Check, check. Oh, there we go. Check, check. All right, we're good. It should be good now. Sorry, I'm good. Sorry for the audio loss there for a little bit. I upgraded my computer to Windows 10 today, so that threw some crap into the fan. But I think we're good now. Yay! Only took me a little bit to figure out that there was no audio. Of course, nobody would actually comment that, but if you're out there, yeah, I know you got nothing else to do. There's no sports on TV. There's no anything, so you're not going anywhere. So hang out. Hang out, say hello, drop a line in the comments or in the chat, depending on where you're at, whatever. Let me know what's going on. It's getting there. All right. All right, problems are getting solved. Dust is getting swept. shit, I forgot the fan again. God damn it. Can't forget the fan. Okay, fan's on. Now I won't die. Well, not for that reason anyway. Plenty of other things that can kill me, I'm sure. Whew. Yo, what's going on, Matt? Well, I didn't have audio for the first minute or so because I upgraded my computer to Windows 10 this afternoon because I'm a glutton for punishment. So I upgraded to Windows 10. One small little hiccup, it was trying to use the default audio input capture instead of what I needed it to. And seems to be fine. I mean, you tell me. How is everything running? I think it was just a hiccup on the internet thing from Thursday. Because I came on Friday and I was 100%. But other than that, yeah. God, I haven't done this in way too long. Whew. Hey, if it looks good now, I'm happy, you know. I mean, the big concern was, like I said, I was an idiot and didn't have audio for the first minute of the video. And then I realized that the green bar wasn't moving. So, but seems to be okay. So, we'll see. But if you are out there watching, please feel free to comment, guys, just like Matt's doing. Please feel free, chat, say hello, let me know you're here. Otherwise, I don't know you're visiting. So please drop a line in the comments if you're watching on Facebook, in the chat on Twitch, anything like that. Just say hello. Yeah, so I found out that there's still a way to upgrade a Windows 8 PC to Windows 10 for free. So I did that today. And I should have been able to anyway because I tried to before, so I should have the Windows 10 license. It just had some issues with my computer before, but this time everything ran like a champ. So it installed, went through smooth, everything seemed to be fine. Probably just a ton of driver issues. So that was my issue. You know, they force all this down your throat when you have the computer. They force it down your throat, and the problem is everything wasn't ready yet. They didn't have all the drivers ready, so my graphics card was like, nope. And by the way, Matt, if you think about buying me anything for my birthday, I'll kill you. Just so you know. I'll kill you with that combat knife that you got. So don't even think about it. I did regrind my little throwing knife a little bit. I'm going to put a nice bevel on it. Oh, my phone's ringing. Excuse me a moment. Yo, what's up, dog? Well, right now I'm forging. Yeah, I'm in my basement forging. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow at 12. All right, see you. This isn't really forging for me today, by the way. This is just workout time. It's been so long, so I need to get the strength back in my arm. But yeah, anybody else out there, please feel free, say hello, drop a line, let me know you're visiting, guys. I love seeing you. If you're out there on Facebook, say hello. If you're out there on YouTube, you should be able to comment as well, and I'll see it in the chat. Or at least I think YouTube's connected. Let's see. Yeah, appears to be. Oh, I got to do something about this color scheme. Oh. So yeah, I know, surprise Saturday stream, right? Probably going to be doing a lot more, trying to get myself, I got to get the strength back. So I figured out from things the doctors have told me and stuff about my shoulder, is that I really need to keep the strength up in my shoulder if I'm going to ever bowl again. And that's the problem I was having. So the last couple times I've been bowling, my shoulder's been kind of fucked. But the first couple times, I was fine. So apparently the problem was that I wasn't keeping my strength up enough. So now I've got enough strength, and I'm good. So I just got to keep working the strength back up. Once I get to that point and I can keep my shoulders strong and my arms strong. This thing is not good at grabbing pieces like this out of here. So what I am doing tonight is I'm going to go for a bit of a small pocket knife kind of thing. I got way more than enough steel here to do it. So I'm just trying to get it long enough and thin enough, so trying to push that metal out. So, I don't know, are you still there, Matt? Where'd you bounce? Oh. Well, after this heat, no, actually it's still heating up. So here's the combat knife. This is what it looks like. Jesus Christ, just throw this out. This is the full shape. So there's a lot to play with. A lot of tang. So I've never done a through tang before, so that's going to be interesting. Well, you might want to look if you want to see this. This is what the hunting knife or combat knife is going to start as, so that's what we're looking at. So it's got plenty of tang, beefy as hell. This thing is thick. I mean, that doesn't show you well from there, but it's thick. There's a lot of steel to work with there. So I'm going to wait for my bevel grinding jig to show up in the next week-ish, and then I'll be able to start the real work on it. So basically, I'm getting a bevel grinding jig that you put onto the rest on the thing, and you use that to make sure you get a nice even bevel all the way down the edge of the blade. Because apparently, I can't do it otherwise. Come on, baby, come on. Who needs it? Go to the gym. No gym for me. It's getting stretched. Getting there. It's basically one of these before I cut it off. Yeah, it'll be fun to work on. Thank God, really no hammering. Which is going to be nice, but I'm going to be able to grind a nice edge into it. It's not heat treated, so I'm going to grind the edge in, then heat treat it. And there is a guard in there at the bottom of that thing, so it's going to have a guard. So I'll shape a guard. I'm going to drill the handle through, and once the handle's drilled through, mount the handle on with some epoxy and all that fun shit. Find another piece, like a pommel, like I'll probably cut like a piece of this off, like a round piece of this off, and so it'll have a steel like butt cap, and then use the propane torch to heat the end, whatever's left of the tang, and then peen it over. Since I'm not going to try threading it on, because nah. I mean, I can cut threads. I'm pretty good at cutting threads into things, but I don't know if I want to do a threaded cap. I'd rather just peen it over. He said peen. Oh, yeah. Okay. Now I remember how hard it is to hammer and why I tried to do this once a week, so I had the strength. The funny thing is, this gets harder to do as you work, so... Oh, yeah. It will. I need the arm back. I was losing all my bat speed by the end of the season. By the end of the baseball season last year in the fall, because I was like, oh, I should stop foraging so I'm good, so I don't hurt myself and I'll be all healthy. Beginning of the season, I was fine. My bat was great. Then I couldn't get the bat around in time, and I realized I was like, oh, my shoulder's shrinking, so because I stopped working. But now I'm ready to start making some shit. I'm just gonna keep staying on it because you know what? I think doing this has kept me healthier than I ever was. My right arm was strong. I got to build the stamina back up now. But as this thing gets smaller and smaller, I have to keep putting it in back and forth real quick, and it gets harder to work on because it's like, oh shit, I have less time for my arm to recover. But like, it's funny. I hurt from bowling on Friday, and now I'm just doing this. The only thing I am is tired. My shoulder feels fine. So I don't know. Look at that lightsaber. I got a lot of metal here. Let's start working the blade shape in. Woo-hoo, hello. These don't like to sit on the anvil for some reason. Actually, I should probably cool them off too. Oh yeah, I definitely should cool them off. I feel good though, man. I need to be strong. I need to be in shape. Actually, I think I need to turn me up just a hair here. Check, check. Oh, that's okay, that's loud. Never mind. Such a delicate little dance with this thing. Whew. Only got like 2 weeks to get my ass ready for baseball season. Maybe 3. No, actually, yeah, 3 weeks. So I got a little bit of time. We got practice tomorrow. That should be fun. So games officially start that first Sunday of April. I don't know what day it is. 5th, 8th of April, whatever the hell it is. I don't know. The 21st of March, 28th of March is that next Saturday. So 29th. So I guess it's the 5th, yeah. So oh, thank you for the share, by the way, Matt. Appreciate that. If you are out there watching, otherwise on Facebook, Twitch, any of those lovely places, do feel free, say hello in the chat or in the comments, and I'll see all your, or on YouTube, and I'll see your comments and everything, and be happy to say hello to you. So please, feel free, say hello. They always say it's better to forge the tip in than grind it, so that's what I like to try to do. But let me know you're out there, people. Feel free, say hello. I love talking with Matt, but I love talking to everybody. I love to hear from everybody who's hanging around. Especially all you Facebook lurkers. I know you guys do it. Oh man, this is a damn good workout. Oh yeah. This helps. I had a big old steak dinner. Now I start swinging a hammer. It feels good. Get that protein. All right, that's pretty in there. Nice little guy. Now we'll try to drop this. At least now I remember to put friggin' audio in. I am quite surprised that everything worked. But that's why I'd hesitated for so long to go to Windows 10. I had so many issues when I first tried it. You know, Windows pushed it so hard. And I know once they forced it on me. Like, I woke up in the morning, I turned on my computer, and it had gone to Windows 10 without my say-so. I just woke up in the morning, turned my computer on, and it's like, welcome to Windows 10. Man, was I furious. I was absolutely furious with that one. And the problem was it didn't work right. My video drivers were all screwed up. So that's why I was so hesitant to really switch over on this computer. Like, I don't mind Windows 10. I have it on my computer upstairs. I don't care about whether it's Windows 10 or not. It's just I knew I couldn't transfer this computer over. Oh man, don't tell me I'm going to be switching over to the... I don't want to be switching over to the 2.5 pounder already. Oh, damn. Come on, Jess, it's only been 35 minutes. It has been a while since I've really hammered, though. Oh, I can feel it in the arm, like, tightening up, though. It's mostly fatigue in the hand. In the hand and a little bit in the forearm. That's where, because you got to hang on to that hammer. And that just wears you down. It's 3 right now. This is the 3, and this is the 2.5. So, I mean, I don't mind the 2.5, but I'm trying to stick with the 3 for as long as possible because it moves metal faster. I've done this a little out of order. This is cooling off so fast. Uh-oh, tank's getting cold. She's not low yet. No, she's just getting cold. If you are out there on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, any of the above, do feel free to say hello, guys. I love getting to chat with my viewers if you have any questions. Also, feel free to ask. More than happy to let you know anything that I'm doing down here and what's going on. It's heating up down here, that's for sure, though. Should have had the kilt on. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, man. Who needs a gym? This is nice. After I adjusted this tong down, I'm super happy with what I did with it. I had to close the jaws down to grip a little bit tighter, and I'm super glad I did. Hey Matt, you have an Instagram by any chance? I don't even know if you use that, to be honest. I don't know who uses Instagram. I never did, so until now, so I didn't even know who of my friends had Instagram before. This is probably going to vibrate the camera. I apologize. Well, I was going to say, why don't you, I mean, it helps if you would, but if you'd like to give my Instagram a follow, add in your head forge, if you'd like to see some of the pictures. Oh, okay, never mind then. Yeah, I'm just going to start using that and try to reach out, you know, just keep branching my shit out, you know, and get it out there to as many people as possible. Ah, no worries, man. No rush. I mean, if you don't really use it, then don't worry about it. I didn't know. I mean, so many other people use the damn thing nowadays. But I figured if you use it, you know, and you check it every so often. Otherwise, you mostly see all the pictures on Facebook and stuff anyway, so. We're even doing an Instagram for our baseball team now, which is going to be kind of cool. So that'll be cool. I don't know. I just like it. You know, it'll branch me out into other areas and give me people to reach out to that I might not know. So I figured it's another good little outlet. Every little bit helps, I guess. Whew. So I'm glad whatever hiccup happened on Thursday was just a hiccup. So whatever stream issues I had, I guess weren't like a major thing. But apparently all I know how to attract to my channel is mats that work for Comcast. Because a buddy of mine shared my stream, my Facebook stuff, and he added me on here. And I was having the problems on Thursday, and he's like, "Oh, I work for Comcast. Do you need help?" So he's like, "Well, what's the matter?" I was like, "Oh man," I was like, "Don't worry, my buddy, my other buddy Matt, who was actually chatting there, was checking everything out, trying to find out what was going on." So I got mats from Comcast that helped fix my crap. So this is gonna be a cool little pocket knife, I think. I'm just trying to do something with this one. I'm just trying to make like a little, just a small little pocket knife thing. Nothing crazy. I'm thinking paracord wrapped handle. So, but just a small little guy, you know. So I'll drill some holes in it. Hit it hard, baby, hit it hard. Hit it like you want to get work done. Whew. But if you are out there viewing and you have any questions, please feel free to comment or drop a line in the chat or anything like that. Let me know you're there. If you're on Twitch, make sure you follow. I do try to stream every Tuesday and Thursday. Probably more than that now, now that I want to start getting more work done. So please feel free to follow so you'll find out when I go online. Yeah. Make sure you're doing all that lovely stuff. Uh-oh. Oh, no. That's right. Beat it like it owes you money, right? That was always my favorite. Okay, I think I gotta keep an eye on this hammerhead here. I may have to re-epoxy my hammerhead, because I think it's coming out. I thought S-Wing was supposed to be good stuff. Let's see. Yeah, I think I may be re-epoxying a hammerhead tonight. We'll see after this next round of hitting, because this thing's moving. My hammer's getting longer. I didn't want to cut the stream short, but I guess I'll repair it on stream. Oh yeah, she's moving. No doubt about that. Come on, baby, come on, move. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fix this hammer tonight. This is definitely coming out of here. So, to be fair though, not easily. So I'm gonna have to mix up some epoxy. At this point, I want to take it out all the way, but it really doesn't seem to want to come out too much more. It's probably making like a vacuum lock in there. Trying to pull it out is going to be hard. We're getting there. It's starting to look like a knife. Yeah, I'm working it harder than me. I thought I would have gave up before my hammer ever did. But it could just, I'm just gonna re-epoxy it. I'm sure that'll work. The best part is though, I'm looking at this, and now that I lowered the anvil, there's so few hammer marks on the project. It's so much nicer because now that it's flat, I hit flat. I'm not wearing my hand out here trying to turn the hammer early. That was the problem, I kept having a big blister right here on my palm. And that was because I was trying to turn the hammer over early. Now the hammer just falls where it should. That's where it's supposed to finish. So that was my problem. I'm gonna have to get something in there and pry this up. Maybe this will get in there now. It's creeping out every time I hammer. There we go. Gotta do this without chewing up the plastic though. I don't want to like wait until it actually falls off, because that's how I or somebody else that's down here is going to get hurt. I really don't want to put a hammer through my computer monitor or some shit, but Probably should shrink this down a little bit, actually. I think I made it a little too long. Oops. What time is it? 9 o'clock. Look at that. I feel like I don't even need these gloves anymore. I don't want to have to buy a new hammer every year. So I'm definitely re-epoxying this one. It's not even that broken in. It's still got too much paint on it. Whoop. Oh. Good little late night workout. So you're definitely going to have to come out sometime soon, Matt, and check out the grinder. See her in action. Because boy howdy does it kick ass. I'm sure with the bevel grinder that's coming, that's going to make things even nicer. But it's this is something. This little guy here, the little guy. Yeah, right. All 200 pounds of it. Damn thing weighs more than me. A lot of things weigh more than me, though. That's. Oh, you want to come out and make a blade? Oh yeah. Sorry, I think there is a wee bit of a delay with the Facebook comments dropping into the chat that I see, so I apologize. But yeah, man, you got to see how this bad boy comes out. It's a dream to work, really. Working it is just super nice. You know, everything just like I originally thought that when I was working on here, I would have to like really hold things and grip it and hold it tight to get like what I know. It's almost effortless because it's moving so fast. It just does all the work. So you don't have to like force it in there to actually get it to do anything. You can just hold it there, and it's really not. It's a little noisy. It is a little noisy. Over time, it makes your ears ring a bit. So I do have plugs, but you know, it's not the worst thing. You know, I mean, if that's it's steady, it's stable, it's solid. So you know. So we're getting a blade. It's getting to shape. But if you can, I don't know if this will work in the light, but you can see there's not a lot of those crescent there's not a lot of crescents in the thing from hammer marks. There's a couple, one down by the handle there where the handle junction is, but there's not a lot of those those hammer marks. So my grinding is going to be cake. So that's going to save me a ton of time. So and it's going to save me a ton of material because I have to grind all the way down past those. So if I don't have to grind past those, I don't have to grind as much blade off. So it's going to be easier to get a flat piece of stock out of it. But let me know if you're out there, folks. If you are hanging around, if you're on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, wherever you're hanging out, please drop me a line. Say hello. Say hi in the comments on Facebook. Exactly. Yeah, a lot less work. That just saves me a ton of material. You know, you start like the flatter the stock you start with, you know, the less work you got to do to get it there. Like that combat knife you bought, you know, it's flat. It's ready. I don't have to grind it flat. It's flat. I can just shape it how I want. I mean, I can take material off if I want to make it thinner, but it's already flat. I don't have to make it flat. You know, it's nice. You basically, the first step you should do is take it and make it flat. So that keeps it so you have, you know, you have a reasonably good surface to work with. But I know I got a lot of grinding to do on the handle. That's a little fat, but it's just going to be paracorded up anyway. So I don't know how I'm going to get this hammer handle off. I don't think putting it in here and trying to pull it is going to do anything. That's just going to make me look stupid, but I ain't opposed to looking dumb once in a while. Put it here. Okay. Move this. See if I can stand on the table. I didn't do anything. Cool. That didn't budge it. I'm sure that looked weird on stream. That's about long enough. This is the thing, I can hammer out a blade in an hour and then it takes me quite a while to grind it. So I mean, I'm almost happy with the way this is. I'm probably going to cut it off somewhere around here. I'm going to do some work on the actual blade. Oh man, so I hope you guys are enjoying the stream if you're out there. I am glad to be bringing you guys some Saturday evening hammering. I'm glad the stream's working. I'm glad Windows 10 didn't blow up my computer. I'm in a good mood. I'm glad my arm doesn't feel like it wants to fall off. A lot of good things. A lot of things to be glad for today. So if you're glad to be here, let me know about it. Because I know y'all are out there watching. You guys all like the video and stuff like that. So if you're out there and haven't said hello, please do. Don't be lurking in the chat. Say hello. Because chances are, if you're watching it from Facebook, you already know who I am, so don't be shy. And if you're on Twitch, say hi. Pretty anonymous on Twitch. I love to hear from you. I really do. I love getting to meet people. I think that's been my favorite part of having Twitch since I've gotten it, is getting to meet people from all over the world, really. I think that's been an absolute treat. I've really loved that. There we go. So that's what we're looking at right now. I think I like it the way it is. I'm probably going to have to shorten it, unfortunately, because I do want to make it a pocket knife kind of size. And a pocket knife blade has to be able to fit inside the palm of your hand to be legit to carry as a pocket knife. I know how I can do that. I know exactly how I can do that, and I'm going to do it right now. I'm probably going to grind a little off the tip, but then I also want to kind of set the handle a little bit. I'm going to set a little bit of it's not really a plunge grind, more of a differential from the handle. So I mean, but the thing is, I can grind that all in here. I really can. There's so much this does. It just takes metal off so easy. So just doing like a basic steel like removal is so easy. God, I really look pink on this camera, don't I? I really do. Oh, God. Oh, it's these LED lights. That's what I'm going to blame it on anyway. All right, just a little more hammering tonight. Then I think I'll call it a night. So now we have a little bit more of a defined edge there going down into there. I'm trying to use me as a background there. So that'll kind of drop into there a little bit better. A couple more hammers and I think we're good. Whoa, hello. Ah, damn it, this really doesn't want to stay on here, does it? Where is the center of mass on this thing? Probably right about where the logo is, yeah. The logo, which I am more than happy to say, is the Centaur Forge logo. They are a great supplier of tongs and all kinds of miscellaneous blacksmithing and forging shit. They are amazing. So anything you need as far as farrier, blacksmithing, knife making, they're really good for the hardware end of it. You can get an anvil there, you can get tongs, hammers, farrier stuff, which I have known nothing about, but you can get it. So they're a really good place. I'd recommend them 100%. Their customer service is amazing. If you have any questions about what they have, you can go on their website. If you're looking and shopping on there, you can 100% call them, and they will try to answer any questions you may have, so you don't order a product that you don't want and or need. So they are 100% helpful, and I would recommend them 10 out of 10 every day of the week. There you go. There's my free plug. If anybody from Centaur Forge is watching, I love you guys. You guys are great. Sorry I haven't ordered much from you lately, but unfortunately you make really good products, so I shouldn't have to. I don't need to order from you guys a lot. All right, I think I'm about happy. Hey man, you know, look, I'll gladly support the companies that are good, that stand by their product, that, you know, that have that kind of next level customer service. You know the companies that I'm referring to that don't. You know exactly who I'm talking about, and they shall not be named on my stream. But you know, companies like Centaur, every time, like I ordered two tongs from them, and I believe I ordered my my other grinder from them. And I never asked them about the grinder, and they said it was okay. But again, it's a get what you pay for. You pay $150, you get a $150 grinder. But you know, that little bit. Like I swear I had a 20-minute conversation with one of the women on the phone when I called, talking about the tongs and what they're, how they work and how good they are and everything like that. And let me tell you, they're great. Their customer service couldn't be better. Like, she told me exactly how the tongs were set up. She explained everything about them, because sometimes you can't quite get the idea from the picture on the website. And, she was very helpful, super helpful, walked me through everything. Then I think she just wanted to chat after that. Then she was just kind of chatty, but which is fine. I don't care. But she was super nice on the phone. I think she's like one of the owners or something. I think it's a very small company, and I swear she is like actually the lady that's in their YouTube videos too. So, but whatever. She's super helpful, super nice, and that's the kind of company I will patronize any day of the week. I really will. So, if that's a bad thing, I don't know. Whatever. I'm sorry, but that's the kind of stuff I like from a company. They're more than happy to be helpful, and it's not just order it and find out. Especially ordering everything online nowadays. Ordering everything online, I'd order something online, it's going to get here, it's not what I need, I got to send it back, I got to get another one. That's bullshit, I don't want to do that. I don't want to just find out it's wrong and have to send it back. I'm not patient. Are you kidding me? I hate ordering stuff online because I want my stuff now. I want to go to Home Depot, pick up a thing, come home with it, use it, and use it. That's it. That's what I want to do. So I'm going to do one more hammering on this thing, and then I think I'm about done with it. I might be able to grind it. I mean, nobody's really watching tonight, so maybe I won't, but as long as I'm not wasting propane, I'm okay. It's going to take a little while to cool this bitch, but I might want to get a basic grind on it. I can do that. I can get it flat, try to get it like somewhat flat on here, because I got my kick-ass magnet. I got my bitchin' magnet. Where'd my bitchin' magnet go? Oh, there's my bitchin' magnet. So bitchin' magnet is exactly that. It's bitchin'. So when you want to grind something, you want to hold it on the belt grinder, and you don't want to lose a finger, bitchin' magnet for the win, because it holds. You have to like really twist shit off at an angle to get it to pop off, but that's what it should be called. That should be the product. It should be called bitchin' magnet, because it is. Maybe if it was the 80s or 90s, maybe, but I guess people still don't use that terminology, huh? I don't think anybody says anything still bitchin' anymore. Oh, that's bitchin', dude. Oh, I'm so old. Whatever, I'm 37, I'm almost 38. Piss off, millennials. If you don't like my lingo, I don't know what else to tell you. I'm a millennial. I'm not a millennial. I use my old 80s kids shit. My Gen X language, whatever it is anymore. I don't know. Pretty nice. It's got a little bit of a curve to it. See, it's a bitchin' magnet, right? I'm telling you, that's what it is. That's what it should be set. That's what it should be called. I'm gonna write that on the side of it. It just should be called bitchin' magnet. I'm getting my Sharpie marker out. I think I'm pretty happy with that shape, actually. The handle looks way too long. I'm gonna cut it off, but I just wanted to work it out so I had plenty to work with. It's cool that. So I don't burn my ass on it later. Thank God for this stuff being mild steel, I can actually do that without fear of repercussion. And now we turn off the forge. Love that sound. I don't know, is it? I don't really hear anybody using it. It's dope now. Everything's dope. Nothing's bitchin', it's dope. Things just aren't, it's just not that way anymore. It's like, nobody says that. That was a big 90s thing, man. That was big in the 90s. Things were bitchin'. Yo, it's a bitchin' ride, man. That was 90s. Oh, listen to that ring. That super heavy tube steel. But this is so nice and easy to change. Just like that, I can change a part in and out. Probably should clean these off before I throw them in there. But it's just that easy to change out a part. You know, I can reach down, I can change out a part. I loosen these screws, I pull out the part, and I can change it out. I haven't used the small wheel holder yet. Maybe today's a good time. Yeah, right. No way. There's still. I'm not gonna believe you on this one, Matt. I can't. I can't believe you that that's still what that millennials are using bitching. I'm sorry. I don't know if I can go with that. I love you, but I don't think that's what they say. I think that phrase is totally dead. I think it's only people our age that use that. Every time somebody says something's dope, I think of pipe dope because I got a bottle of pipe dope that I use here for when I was doing some pipe work in the house, and it's literally called Super Dope. And so anytime somebody sends me a text message that says, "Yeah, it's dope," I send them the picture back, and it's just a picture of Super Dope bottle. It's dumb, whatever. I don't care. I didn't say it was funny. It's funny to me. That's all that matters. Right? When something's funny to me, that's all I care about. I think I'm hilarious. All right. Man, my shop is not as much of a disaster as I thought it was. It's legit. Yeah, that's true. They say that. Oh, it's legit is what. Yeah. Yeah, that's legit. Yeah. Yeah, that's I hear that. I do hear dope a lot. I do hear that. I hear that a lot more than I thought I would. But I do hear that one. All right, I'm going to go take this over in front of the fan for a bit because I would like to grind this a little bit tonight. So I'm going to take this to the fan for a couple minutes. Oh, that's hot. And there's water on the tongs, and it is sizzling. I can't drop it in the water, though, or else I'm going to quench harden it. And I need to drill this thing. I got to get the tool that Matt got me. Matt got me a lovely little tool, I think for my birthday last year, so I didn't kill myself. It's a beautiful temperature gauge, a laser temperature taker, which is amazing, by the way. That thing is great. I will tell you that. That thing is amazing. And it's here somewhere. Oh, wait, here it is. I didn't actually put it in the thing. Oh, look at that. See, I kept it protected. It's in its pouch, zipped up in its pouch right now. Okay? It's showing you. Take care of this kind of good stuff. This thing's the fucking tits. This thing keeps me from burning my hands. Let's see. Handle is still 410 degrees. Point is 310 degrees. So that's still toasty. Rather warm. Warmer than bath water. Let's put it that way. It's warmer than bath water. I ain't touching it. I'm going to put this under here, where I meant to put it before. There we go. Set it right here next to the computer on the non-vent side. Yeah, you got to see the new, the way the shop looks now. Now that I've changed everything around. I mean, you can kind of see it on here with having the computer all put away in there. It's kind of nice. There's a lot of space here, so it's really kind of benefited the shop. Oh, thank God for this fan. I might change the shape of this little grind too. I gotta see how I want to do it. Just every single knife I make, I just keep wanting to make like a chef's knife style to it. I don't know why. Get this thing kind of cooled off here. Well, I mean, it's good to see scale around this thing again. I didn't for a while. What the hell's that? something. It looks like I dropped something on this wood. What the hell happened here? Oh no, it's just a regular old knot. Okay. It looked like something was there and it like burnt a hole and it all fissured off in directions, but it's actually just a knot with cracks in it. Who knows? It's almost cool. It's probably cool enough that I can dunk it, but let me give it another little fan treatment over here, and then I will dunk it and get it nice and cool so I can grind it. I'm not going to do the bevels and stuff because I want to have the nice bevel maker, but I want to get it kind of flat and get it ready for bevels, and then I'll do that and make it really pretty. And then I'll put some paracord on the handle. I got to drill some holes through it, all that good stuff. I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to kind of lighten it up on the handle. So I'll take, oh yeah, lit. I'm definitely going to take some weight out of the handle. So I'm probably going to drill a couple holes and then file like the middle of the handle out so I can wrap paracord in it and it looks good. That's not even sizzling. Look at that. A little up there. That's fine. Cutting that off anyway. If it doesn't sizzle, it's not that hot. That's perfect. So now we can go to the angle grinder. Check for hot spots. Nope. No, I got steak today. That's also a holiday. Look it up. So far, only steak. That's all I'm saying. Hey, oh, Matt. Hey, there you are. Matt, oh, shit. Sorry, Matt. I didn't even realize that was the other Matt talking. I apologize. I'm sorry, Matt. I kept seeing Matt, and I just kept answering. I didn't even realize you were there, Matt. Matt, welcome in, man. I'm so sorry. I am. This is the Comcast viewing today. So, this is the 550. Wait, 550 what? I'm confused. Yeah, I know. That's why I was a little confused, and I'm sorry, Matt, for that. For not recognizing you were here. I'm sorry. I try to read this thing off my screen over here. I'm basically seeing the video you guys are seeing. So, yeah. Uh-huh. Exactly. It's all Comcast Matt in here today. So, oh, paracord, 550 paracord. Yeah. Yeah, I've got a bunch of paracord that I have. So that's probably what I'll do. I'm probably gonna just take this thing and what did you mean use your apron? I actually didn't even see that comment up there. Oh, I don't know. Never mind. You might not even remember. I'm sorry. I'm confused. I'm losing my mind. So, yeah. But to the cutoff wheel. I'm going to cut this thing down to size a little bit. Actually, I have to move the blade a little bit. I didn't straighten this out very well. Come on. Okay. Let's see. Right about there. That looks good. Mind your volumes, folks. So, use the, I got you. I'm sorry. Mind your, I know I should put my marker in my apron, which I don't know why I didn't. I was trying to do that because I have a lovely little pocket for a pen right here. So, mind your volumes. This might get a little loud. I apologize. bite. Wheel's getting a little thinner. Tuck this away under here. I may have made this a little too short. Oops. Oh, God. What the hell was I doing? Wow. I don't have one. Oh, that Matt. Sorry. Hey, no problem, Matt. I will catch you. For sure. So keep in touch, dog. Too many Matts on Facebook. Too many Matts on Facebook in my chat. So I might have to reheat this and hammer this out a little bit. Although, you know what? The blade needs to be shortened up. So I'm going to cut that much off. Oh yeah, you know what? I'm going to cut that off. So I think I'll be fine. I'm going to grind that down on here, and then I'm going to grind her flat. Perfect. Okay, never mind. It'll be all right. I will make it work. So, but I hope you're doing all right, Matt. I hope things are good. Welcome back. And again, I'm sorry I didn't acknowledge that was you earlier, but I usually try to keep my Sharpie in my apron, like a smart person would do, but now I've got my pen in my apron where it belongs, like a smart human. I like to pretend I'm smart once in a while. Okay, wow, these arrows are getting hard to see. So yeah, this little guy's gonna be fun tonight, I think. Get the tracking right. That's rightish. So yeah, I wanted to do something. I wanted to do something little. I keep doing big projects, but I want to do something little. So I'm going to trim this handle down to size. I'm going to trim the blade down a little bit because it's a little bit too long. And then I want to just get it flat and straight. And then I think that's really what I want to do with it. So let's get the flat surface out. I don't know if you saw on my Facebook the weird project that I made earlier this week. What was it? Thursday night. I made a mahogany pipe. A friend of mine came over to my place and he mentioned a mahogany pipe that his friend had, and I said, I think I could do that because I'm an idiot and I never know when to keep my mouth shut. And I was like, yeah, I can try that. And so we sat down here and I made a mahogany pipe, and it's a beautiful picture. And if you can't find it on my Facebook, yeah, I'm going to make a karambit eventually, even though I left the one that's in my, that's usually in my hip upstairs. I do like karambits. The only problem I have is sharpening the goddamn things. That's the issue, is sharpening them. So without the right kind of stuff, sharpening them is a nightmare. Oh, I did send you that picture. Okay. But yeah, I was super surprised that pipe came out. So I do have an Instagram now. If you are out there watching, folks, if you're interested in seeing some of the stuff that comes out of here and you want to see it in a nice picture that I'll post, you can check it out on my Instagram, which is @InYourHeadForge. Please feel free to check it out and pay a visit. I would, I don't mind the followers. So I'll post things that I have for sale there as well. All sorts of good stuff like that. But yeah, it came out pretty good. I was actually surprised. So for just like messing around, I'm waiting for him to try it. He has to tell me if it works. That's the big thing. Like, does it work? I mean, it's all cool if it's just a thing. That's nice. He doesn't mind it being a shelf piece because it's got that floating ring. Oh, that's right, because we were talking about the lathe work. But it's got the cool floating ring in it, and he loved that. That was really fun. So, oh shit, I gotta get my. Well, I can't. I didn't set the camera up. Yeah, I'm gonna have to grind like this for now. I'm gonna have to get the camera set up off stream. I had to unplug the other camera because I think there was an issue, and that's why I upgraded the Windows 10 because of that. So let's drop the audio a tad because this is gonna be hot, and let's put some plugs in. Yeah, you'll have to excuse me. My brain doesn't always remember stuff real well. Sadly, I'm usually in a million places at once. Gotta love these plugs. Custom molded silicone plugs. They are fantastic plugs. If you ever need earplugs for anything, I would highly recommend getting custom molded silicone plugs. They're reusable. These have lasted me quite a while. I usually use them for shooting, and they just work great for it. So I'm trying to think of how else I can do this. Oh, I know. Maybe if I put this down here. Sorry for the static for a second here. I'm going to try to put the microphone below the apron so it blocks some of the sound from the grinder, and we'll see if it still picks me up. Not really well. Okay, so I'll just put this closer to my face hole. Not in the beard. I know that doesn't bode well. This grinder does get a little hotter on the mic. So, there we go. That's pretty good. So let's start this baby up. Make a thing. Belt's still doing pretty good for being a little tired. No worries, I'll be right here. This is something I couldn't do before. I should try to move that camera somewhere. I should try to move that camera up and over here. This is so nice to be able to get like straight lines with relative ease. This is great. This is getting hot. Oops. Look at that. It's like straight. How nice is that? Oh, it's a pleasure. That is an absolute pleasure. I think I'm still going to cut off a little bit. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, look, there it is. On my phone over there. Not too bad for a little guy. Just going to be a little dude. I'm trying to think of how I can do something to this. Problem is, if I go to the small wheel holder, that's going to cause. Oh man, that would be a perfect shape too. If I go to the small wheel holder, I have to change out the drive wheel in the back, and I'm really not feeling like doing that at the moment. So instead, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the bitchin' magnet. No, I don't. I have some people on Twitch that I would send people to for sheaths if they purchase stuff. So I could have like a basic sheath to keep something in, just to keep it protected. But as far as nice leather sheaths, I have some people on Twitch that I am super happy to send people to because they're really nice people. And they would more than happily make a custom sheath for you. Ah, shit. Glove got stuck. Okay. Bitchin' magnet. I guess bitchin' magnet can get a little wet. Oh, that was a dumb idea. Put bitchin' magnet inside the water bucket with all the filing. Oh, that was smart. Not my finest moment. But it shows that it truly is a bitchin' magnet. It shows that I'm an idiot. You're 3D printing for what? For the handle? Or for the whole blade? Oh, for the sheath. Um, I mean, if it's sturdy enough. I mean, I know plastic sheaths work. I'm just saying I know some. I mean, if I can send people to you too, if you make some sheaths, I will gladly send people to you. I have your name. I can send people to you if they purchase my blades. I will be more than happy to send them in your direction to try cool plastic sheaths. But I also have some people that I know that do leather works and stuff like that. So I told them when I make stuff, I will more than happily, if somebody's looking for a leather sheath, because I don't need to get into that too. You know what I mean? I don't need more hobbies, for God's sake. You know how it is. I don't need more freaking hobbies. So... Oh, okay. I got you. Yeah, this belt is a little dull, but so it's a little dull, so it's taking a little longer than I thought it would. But it's starting to come clean. You can see the basic shape starting to come out, but I'm getting a flat blade. So all that low spots, I'm just trying to grind out to get it flat. Because I've never actually had a flat blade to work with before. It's just so weird. Even with the other grinder, I never really had flat stuff to work with. Come on, let go. It's coming out nice. I mean, it's just a silly little pattern. I mean, I didn't really do much to it. It's the tip is a little bent, is a little warped, so I'm hoping I can grind it in and get it flat. That's why the tip is still very black on the top. Let me see if I can get it in front of my shirt. There we go. So the tip is still showing up very black because it kind of curves towards me. So if I have to grind that out and shorten the blade down, that's fine. I don't want it being very long anyway, so. Ah! Overheated it. Careful. I just realized I'm leaning on the edge. Oh God, Jesus, Jess, be careful, you dumbass. I just beveled the freaking blade. Oh, that was dumb. I don't know why I'm standing over here to do the grinding. I should be standing behind it. Oh well, new tool, lessons to learn. Maybe I'll just do a single edge. Maybe I'll just do it single edge instead of double-sided. Just a single grind. Might have to now. Just leave it perfectly flat on one side, bevel the other side. That'd be kind of interesting. But yeah, as the belt dulls, which I don't mind just burning the belt off on this thing, because this is just a little screw around project. But now, as it starts to get there, there's much less black spots. So. I mean, most everything I make, I try to make it razor sharp. So, when I quench, I oil quench. 100% I quench in oil. But for cooling, I do water because I don't want oil all over the goddamn place. Let me tell you, my wife not happy with the last oil tank that I had because I did not know that terracotta is actually rather porous. Did you know that? Not many people know that. I do now. Yeah, everybody just cools in water. But as far as when I quench harden this thing, it's gonna get done in oil. There's the that's the quench tank right there. That gray guy with the Phoenix on it. That's my quench tank. So that'll be after I get all this ground. Man, why did I fuck this tip up so bad? You know what? This is getting warm enough. I might be able to actually just hammer this tip flat real quick. I shouldn't do this. Bad habit, but actually that worked. Not hardened steel, so I figured it was going to handle it okay. So yeah, so it's starting to get there now. It's mostly clean. It's clean steel at this point. I'm going to cool it, flip it over, and try to get a clean side on the other side. So yeah, you know, I always try not to break shit, but okay. Now let's see what happens on this side. Yeah, it does, but I hate putting time into something and then losing it because I did something dumb. So I always like to do the first little bit of a grind and see where it's catching. So I'm catching on the tip and in the handle. You can see the shiny spots there. So all the shiny spots are what's grinding off. Now I know where I got to be careful of. So if the knife actually starts to shrink a little bit, I think I'll be okay with that. It's taking a little longer than it should. Again, like I said, the blade's dull. But there's almost no hammer marks in here. It's just where it's not level. So I don't have any like deep marks. There's one little one in the handle right here. But other than that, there's really nothing terrible. Nothing that isn't going to take me a couple seconds to get out. You know, it's funny, for like a little 2-hour job, this is one of the better pieces I've done. Like this is I haven't. This is the first actual thing I've hammered out on the new anvil stand, because the new anvil stand was, an absolute treat. Since today's my first time really working on it, I lowered my anvil basically to the proper height. Hey, take it easy, Matt. Enjoy. I hope nothing too serious. So, be good. I'll talk to you soon, man. Thanks again for stopping in. And again, I'm sorry I'm sorry I confused you with the other Matt. but thank you again, man. Have yourself a great night. Yeah, I think this belt's about done. Yeah, I'm gonna get the other belt out. This is starting to get a little too hot. Okay, don't put this. No. Now I can put it in the anvil. Let's get out a fresh one. This should take all of about 2 minutes now. Just a little bit more. Come on, get there. There we go. Alright, I hate new belts, but whatever. New belts move material so much faster, but they throw all the little extra grit pieces off after it. So if you are out there, if you're watching on Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, all of the above, please feel free, drop me a line, say hello, let me know you're out there watching. I love hearing from you. The new grinder's a little loud, so I am working on figuring out the audio balancing, so that's down the road. But do feel free to say hello. I like getting to hear from you. So I apologize. I'm trying to figure out how to balance this thing. So this is what we're working on currently. This little guy, let me get it in the light a little bit. That little guy there. So just working on a cute little thing. I'm going to do some more shaping on it, I'm sure, once I get it flat. But right now, I just want a nice flat piece of steel to work with, which is something I never usually have. And then we're going to have a nice piece, and we're going to work it out, make a cool little pocket knife thing out of it. This magnet's strong as hell. Actually, the magnet's getting hot. Pretty cool magnet. Everything's got to get cooled down. Let's just dunk everything in. Get it all in the water. Get it nice and cool. Totally sharpen it here, or totally flatten it, because I'm going to grind a bevel, so that's actually pretty sharp, or pretty flat, not sharp yet, flat. This is a bitchin' magnet. As the general consensus goes, that's pretty much spot on. There we go. One flat piece. No. Don't set the super powerful magnet down on the anvil. So there we go. If there's anybody out there, we got the little guy. I'm going to put a little paracord on this baby. So I think 2 hours is good for tonight. So I think I'm going to call it here, folks. If you are still out there watching, feel free to follow, subscribe, all that good stuff that you can do on here. If you're on Twitch, please feel free to follow. If you're on Facebook, make sure you're sharing. That would be awesome. If you're watching on YouTube, definitely subscribe. That is cool and always appreciated. And if you have Instagram, check out my Instagram account and your Head Forge. It's a hopefully going to be expanding, and as I put plenty of new stuff on there. That's what we're looking for. So, so if you're still out there watching, thank you so much for visiting tonight late on a Saturday evening. But I am going to call it a night. So thank you so much, everybody, for coming in. And hopefully next stream we'll finish this little guy. Nice little pocket knife. So check in next time. Make sure you follow so you can see when I'm going live. Thank you again for checking in, guys. Take care.